Which NBA player would be most likely to vote for the Aaron Rodgers RFK Jr. ticket?
Ooh, Michael Porter Jr., right?
That was the first answer someone said.
Yes.
And I think that's maybe, I feel like he'd still just vote for Trump, though. Because if Trump's on the ticket,
probably, yeah. Like Jonathan Isaac is ride or die Trump. Like, you know, like
I also don't know if although he does have any guy that has a podcast is immune to conspiracy theories. This is the thesis of this episode.
Yes.
And Michael Porter Jr. does have a podcast called Curious Mike.
There we go.
He's just asking questions.
God, the Nuggets have just got to be like monitoring that, like it's
radio. By the way, send that to the PR department before you publish every single episode.
Yeah. They're like listening in, like the code breakers, the wind talkers in World War II, or like with their heads on them. You can't do this.
Yeah, buzzing him.
Unfortunately, I think I feel like Kyrie is also a pretty strong possibility.
Nope.
No,
people brought this up. Kyrie would never vote.
Oh yeah, he won't vote. Yeah.
Yep. I actually thought the best answer was Kyle Kuzma.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Kyle Kuzma. I think Jaylen Brown has a shot at it.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown definitely has a shot.
Probably would not, but definitely has a shot at it. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Was it there? Enes Kanter is probably the correct answer, but he's not in the NBA anymore.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Although I can never keep up with Kanter. But isn't he pro-establishment? Wouldn't Kanter be like would he ever go against what John Bolton told him to do?
He's like he's kind of like he's almost like a Will Stansel figure, but like for being against the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just gonna triple down on whatever's against the NBA and like
single issue voter.
Right. Yeah. I was gonna say like so he's like against authoritarianism, which means China. That it just means China.
It means we need to ban TikTok and that's it.
Yeah, we need to ban TikTok. By the way, congratulations to Enes Kanter on a huge policy victory.
Huge for him.
Yeah, that's huge. And I'm trying to think. I feel like there's one more like very funny one. Like my dark horse candidate is Steph Curry.
Honestly, well, Steph himself might run for office, is what he's been saying. He can never rule it out. What we need is more Steph Currys in office.
I'd be very interested to see like I feel like Steph Curry would run as a blue dog. You know what I'm saying? Like he'd run as like a ultra right wing Democrat. You know what I'm saying? Like in California. You know what I'm saying? Like we're like
cinema.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He'd have like kind of a Joe Manchin lane. Like you know, it's like not really. He'd probably be a lot like one of our representatives up here, Jared Golden, who's like ostensibly a Democrat, but believes everything the Republicans believe in, and it's like very funny. Like,
Jim Harbaugh is the same way. The Chargers coach, Michigan coach.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a Democrat, but only he's registered as that. But then you like hear the majority of his opinions on things, and you're like, you kind of sound like a Republican.
I think you're just a Republican.
Yeah, I think you just think that the party is. Well, to be fair, honestly, is there really even? Sure, there's a difference, but is there really? I don't know.
Yeah, we're about to find out, folks. We're about to find out.
Anyway, vote for RFK.
Yeah, RFK.
And if Jesse, I won't vote for Aaron Rodgers, but if Jesse Ventura becomes this.
Jesse's getting to the bottom of things, man.
Yeah, he's been for like 25 years, dude. I remember watching before I knew anything about politics. I remember watching Jesse Ventura and Ron Paul videos back in like 2006 on YouTube. I'd be like, these guys rule.
Yeah. We got to get him on the ref thing. I'm going to tell you something about these refs that are going in here. Why are the calls going away? What happened with the calls? The free throw rates are down. What is offense that important? Guys can't play defense anymore. You go back and you look at these records. I talked to a guy. I did an interview with a man named Tom Haberstroh. And Tom has been looking into this. And there's some really interesting data out there. Really interesting. That's it. That's the best I could do with a Jesse Ventura. He's got like a very weird affect.
He does.
Yeah.
It's a very strange accent. I
Yeah.
can't quite nail it, but that was pretty good. That was pretty good for on the spot.
Yeah.
If you work on it, I bet you could get it pretty good. But
I
yeah,
gotta like re-listen to it. He almost sounds like a Jeff Bridges that's about to throw up. I think is like, and I like can't quite get there. Like